Yes, we are definitely live, and it is the blog. Hi, people.
It is the blog. You guys don't have life in your it is the blog. No, it is the blog.
Wow, that's giving me so much life. If I think that I'm just being resurrected at the moment.
Okay, you're welcome back to the blog on Cool TV, and we're going to go right into our first story.
We are gonna go right into our first story. We are gonna go right into our first story.
I must say, Titi, I missed your singing. Titi.
Oh, yeah, as long as you're praising me.
No, even if you are praising, we don't care what you are praising. Ayo, stop it.
They want to kill my shine.
Yeah, the one that's killing your shine already.
I shall not let them. I'm forging ahead.
Our first story. Shake your bum bum, damn it. Really? Shake it. All right, so Shake Your Bum Bum singer Timaya might just be in a serious dilemma. What has he done? He has been accused by a lady in Atlanta of rape. Wow. And the lady has set up an Instagram page to expose the singer. Now, Timaya has not responded to the allegations as at the time of this report, I think. But here is what the lady at Exposing the Real Timaya, that's the handle, had to say. So, I quote, "So that I can make it clear, yes, I am a victim of sexual assault, but I have a heart. And the only reason Timaya was able to leave Atlanta is because of those two innocent kids he has, so that we are clear." Yeah, she cursed, so I'm just trying to clean that up. She also shared text conversations and voice recordings between them. Now, in the first one, the alleged Timaya seems all calm and, you know, trying to pacify her. And in the next one, he seems all hyped and angry. Now, the only response from Timaya's camp has been a DM that his manager, Prince, sent to the lady, threatening to sue her for recording their conversation without permission. But I think Ayo has an update on the story.
Yeah, you know, at the time when we wrote this, because of course, you know, we have to be on point and, you know, be ahead of things. We had all these things happen, but, you know, we have released now, Timaya has released a statement saying that she was set up basically so that they knew each other. It was consensual. Yes, they did have sex. You know, they slept together, but it was with consent. But the lady was filming, and he didn't know. But when he found out, he grabbed the phone, deleted it. But he didn't know, you know, on some certain devices, when you delete something, it goes to the deleted folder. So you need to actually delete it twice. So she was able to get it from that, you know, from that section. Also, the only thing we couldn't get was because she had actually blocked her page was the voice recording. You know, the blog tried to reach out to the lady, but she wasn't forthcoming. You know,
Why are you smiling as if you don't believe what you're saying?
Wow, really?
I know, what's wrong with you? So anyways, yeah, so there were voice recordings, you know, back and forth. So all these things they were saying via text. She actually had it on record, him speaking to her via telephone. So that brings another dimension.
What exactly was he saying?
You know, there was one where he was saying, you know, I've begged you. And another time was like, oh, you know who I am? And then he started threatening her. He was like, oh, that I'm big in Nigeria. I'll finish you if you come to Nigeria and so on. And then, you know, there was some points where he would, you know, so it was back and forth. And she was really threatening. He didn't seem like he was saying to her, like, why are you lying?
But has anyone heard the conversation yet? The phone conversation that they had?
The one that this was recorded.
The one she recorded.
Yeah,
That's what she's talking
it's on blogs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was on one particular blog, just one. I think by the time she had blocked her page, no one else was going, and of course, with all this backlash, it's not coming out. Then, you know, so that's what happened, really. We tried to get the voice recording so that we could actually hear it. The person who published it, Linda Keji's blog, said that she actually reached out to people. It sounded, and they confirmed that it was Timaya's voice. So she called his manager. His manager didn't say anything at that time, then released that statement about the fact that, oh, we're going to sue you. Now, that is inadmissible in court because, indeed, in America, if you record something without the person knowing, you cannot use it in court. So even if she sues him, she cannot use that as evidence, the fact the voice recordings.
I'm sure a smart lawyer will find a way around it. Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So the question is this: do celebrities get off lightly for crimes because of their status?
You know, I'm not going to answer this exactly, but I'm going to go to celebrity lifestyle when they are or when they travel out. Let me put it that way, because African China had the same issue of someone accusing him of rape. I don't know what happened with his case. But as for Timaya, initially I was saying American girls are actually renowned for blaming Caucasian, not Caucasian, Negroes, especially blacks, of rape, even when they were not rapes. I don't know why the case is so. Most times their parents are racist and their parents are not happy that they're together, and then they want to accuse the guys of rape. But I do have to say that sometimes I think celebrities get, maybe he approached the lady and then the lady was, initially they were touching each other, but when it was time for her to go to step two, she changed her mind and he's like, do you know why I'm in Nigeria? I can actually tap any lady's bum. I mean, I sing shake bum bum. So it could be the hype of the moment. It could be drinks. It could be so many things. Maybe they were just drinking and suddenly he looks and say, oh, this girl, and open it there. That kind of issue. So, yeah, I think as a celebrity, you need to, I'm not saying that rape for a normal person is good, but as a celebrity, you need to be extra careful because to whom much is given, much is expected. You're people's icon, so you should act like one.
And yes, I totally agree with the angle you've taken it from. I think that's a very safe angle. Just addressing it generally, the fact that power intoxicates almost more than alcohol. The fact that you're powerful. So that's why when I heard the message, it was an indictment on him. The way he was threatening her that, do you know who I am in Nigeria? I'll finish you, blah, blah, blah. You know, power is like that. You just feel like you own the world. And sometimes you're brought down a peg and you now say that, oh, I'm mortal. Do you understand? I'm normal. I'm a human being. Because like Titi said, we're not saying anything. We don't know until the case is resolved. We don't know who's guilty, who is not guilty.
Yeah, I'm also going to write off what Titi said about when you're a celebrity, you're in a position of public eye and everything. A lot of people will want to take advantage of you, so you need to be extra careful.
Yeah.
All it takes sometimes is just being in the wrong place, talking to the wrong person, and then they flip the story around and say, oh, because he's this, this is what he said to me. Meanwhile, that's not what you could have said to the person, or what you said could have been taken out of context. Yeah. So it's very, very, very important to be mindful of the kind of people that you relate yourself with, especially when you're in the public eye, because, man, some people out there, a little cray-cray.
It's true.
So, yeah.
But I do have to add, even though I don't know whether if Timaya rapes the girl, but I have to say, based on his actions when he collected Empress's car back, the car he bought for her, I have to say I just kind of look at him
I've forgotten about
in an
that.
even eviler way, if there is any word like that. Because, I mean, the guy is just there burning his reputation down.
He's
you need to,
it.
I mean, you're making money, start acting classy. Yes, I know you came from probably a gutter, but then when you're making certain money, you brush yourself up. Don't be walking around having issues like this. You're collecting car from this woman, you're going to church making a fool of yourself, and then now you have a rape case.
When did he make a fool of himself?
He went,
during the Empress case?
Yeah, he actually went to church shouting, I want my car now!
It was really messy a couple of years ago. But yo, let us know what you think though. Do celebrities get off lightly for crimes because of their status? Hit us up on Twitter and Facebook at CoolTV. The blog is the page and the handle. And of course, use the hashtag
Love to love. I love the show today. If you've missed it, then that means, wow, you have issues.
Miss out.
Yes, you're missing out.
They have issues. They actually have issues.
Yes.
You went there.
Of course. I mean, if you miss the blog, don't you have issues?
Okay, you do actually.
I just like not eating. Wow, can you miss the blog? Anyway, it's time for our real piece. As Kel said, it's relating to one of our earlier stories, and it's called Let's Go Colorblind. Is there any song like that?
No.
I see your
it's just ebony and ivory, ebony and ivory.
You're still calling colors now.
It up.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay, so not only are we conscious of the color of artistic paintings, clothes, shoes, etc., we are also very conscious of skin colors.
We are?
True. I'm not.
Well, I thought...
Yeah? So you're one of them?
I only see white.
No, but we have different
colors.
colors.
She just said.
I know.
Gosh.
Of course, you definitely see only white.
You're white. Enjoy white.
So it's bad enough that the Hispanics, blacks, Asians, and so on are constantly being talked about in derogatory manners. Africans also judge each other based on different skin colors. Would humans ever look beyond skin color in judging each other?
I just think I need a moment.
Wow,
because I remember experiences
in London.
Wow.
Were people being racist towards you?
No, I just don't want to talk about it. Just go on.
Oh, the one I heard about that is really bad is China. I mean, I had a friend, I don't know how true it is, but she told me the first time she went to China that they actually stood outside, she and her siblings, for a long while waiting for taxis and they couldn't get. And then some Chinese guys were laughing at them like, look at these black creatures. What are you waiting for? My friend, will you walk to your house? She said they actually walked from the store to their house. That the cabs not let, yes.
Wow.
She said it was very bad in China. That was the first place she ever experienced racism.
But my friend went to China, and I think maybe because they had a Chinese guide with them.
Yes.
So maybe because they didn't have any issues at all. They actually had a tour guide, and then they had a translator too with them.
Usually you'd have people make monkey noises at you. That's one of the most common things. Or you get pelted with things. So maybe an egg, or they say, ooh, ooh, ooh. Obviously like a monkey. That's you're a gorilla. So there's so many things like that in these kind of countries. So getting death threats and all that, that's, as in you hear of some horrendous stories. I have been physically, racially attacked. We've had milkshake thrown at us. We've had the monkey sounds made at us. I've actually had someone on the eve on the anniversary of the 7th of July bombings came to me, and that was one of the scariest day of my life. As in, it was very scary. She came to me on the street and accosted me and was about to beat me and saying, "Go back to your home." I'm like, I'm not even Muslim. Just the fact that I'm black.
Are you serious?
Yeah, on the street.
I actually, even while my brothers were at Cyprus, and we had to pull them out as fast as possible because some Nigerian guys were dying there, and obviously our government kept quiet about it. But anyway, my brother gave us a very scary story of how he went to a store to buy something, and he was walking home, and there was this guy walking briskly behind him, and then he thought, okay, it's fine. And before he knew what happened, like 10 other guys came. Wow. Apparently, they totally hate black guys, especially the male. But the women like them more. They're attracted to them because they feel they're
and I'm sure that upsets
sexy
the males more.
Yes, so it upsets them more. He said these guys actually chased him from that place. He ran for his dear life. My dad pulled them out immediately. So, yeah.
When I was in school and I had to go to the library at night, I would wear my jacket and I'll cover every part of my skin so you couldn't see my skin at night. So they wouldn't be able to tell it's a black person, just to avoid racial attacks. It's serious. Like, they don't talk about it. Obviously, because one thing, a research showed that people had modified their behaviors to fit it. Do you understand? So it doesn't, I'm not saying that everybody's racist, but I'm saying it's very real and it can get very dangerous. We had so many guys, Damilola Talabi, boys who were killed just for the fact that they were black.
Oh, what's that? Sorry, not Oprah Winfrey. She was denied access to a store in Switzerland just because she's black. I mean, they obviously know who Oprah is and they know she can afford the bag, but they didn't want to upset their Caucasian customers and they sent her back.
Well, now let's be fair as well. Let's look at it inversely, how black people are also racist to white people. Because, we're looking at being colorblind. We're not just talking about racism from their end. Even we as well, just like you mentioned, you already mentioned some derogatory names. We say Paki. Paki is a very offensive term. And we say it jokingly, do you understand? And I say, oh, I don't like Chinese people, they're this. Or Indian people smell, in quotes. I'm not saying that, but we do things like that. But we usually think it's all right to say
those are not Caucasians. Those are like the mixed race or how.
But it's seeing colors
but it's
now.
still
It's just looking at colors,
banding them together because of where they're
I do
from.
have to say the ones that are having it at the good end of life is Caucasians, obviously, because they are treated better in almost every other part of the world. Sure. Even in Nigeria. Imagine you're on the queue and a white man walks past you.
Yes, you try to get into a place and people are looking at you like, but if it's a white person, everybody's like, oh, please enter.
It's so painful.
Like, really?
Do you know what happened to my brother? Do you know what happened? There was a certain time my brother wanted to enter a club in Abuja. And then this guy was forming paparazzi. Thank God the club eventually fell. Woof. Yes. I mean, the guy was forming, no, you guys can't enter here. And then some skinny-looking white guys that you know, obviously, these guys are probably cleaners in their country, walked past. And my brother was like, man, this is why you guys will remain slaves forever. As in, you see your brother, you leave me standing outside, but it's okay for this kind of human being to pass.
Because they believe that all white people have money, which is actually
the guy actually felt so bad, he told my brother to work in.
All white people in this country have money.
Even if they have money, their skin is not enough reason for you to let them walk past. It doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to treat ourselves this way?
Yes, I think that's the first part. Even before we treat the self-hate, we don't like ourselves. We hate our skin color. We want to change for many people. We don't like ourselves.
And that's why we have a lot of girls now, even guys bleaching their skin because they want to look white. They don't even want to look yellow anymore. They want to look white.
Oh, I have a friend that told me her sister, one of her bleach sisters, traveled to Dubai. And people were saying, oh, are you American? Are you a white guy? I'm like, shut up. You can never look white. What is that? Anyway, but let us know what you think. Do you think humans will ever look beyond skin color in judging each other? Send your comments to Facebook, Twitter, Cool TV, the blog, and I would say back to you, Kel.
Back to you. I haven't done that in a long time.
Okay, cool. Final words, yo.
Okay, I would say that things you go through in life should not determine how far you go, irrespective of barriers, things that people will put against on your way. Still go ahead, forge ahead, and be the best you can be.
Wow, I'm so lost. I don't have last words. I'm still trying to meditate on what I said. Proceed, Kel.
I'll just very quickly say, I don't think it's really any of our headache how somebody else is spending their money unless it affects us directly. So let people who have worked hard for their money spend it as they will. When they go broke, you can laugh at them if that is any reward for you. So we'll be here same time tomorrow, 3 to 4 p.m. This is The Blog. We love you. Goodbye.
So, did you like what you just saw? I know you did. It's very simple. If you want to see more, just subscribe to our channel right now.